Welcome to the workshop. Today we're going to be going over how to use the Paint Booth tool. First of all, before getting started, I need you to make sure a couple of things. First, you need to have an image manipulation tool. This could be Photoshop, Paint.net, or GIMP, or any other tool. Second of all, you need to have an active subscription to the workshop that includes the Paint Booth. Let's get started by opening the Paint Booth. Upon opening Paint Booth, you'll be prompted with this view. On the right-hand side, you're able to select the model, materials, and textures. On the left-hand side, you can change the base color, the viewport color, and the navigation. Let's start from the left-hand side. The base color is the paint base color. It's exactly what it says it is. You can change here what color you want your paint to be. This could go for any range of the color of the rainbow. For now, I'm going to keep it at white. The viewport is actually the background color. You can change it to black, to full blue, white, or leave it as whatever you want. I'm going to keep it like this kind of bluish silver background color. You can also enable the render view. And you can also enable the wireframe so you can see the wireframe of the vehicle. This can help a lot with templates. In the navigation, it actually showcases a bit about it. Scroll to zoom, left click and drag to rotate, right click and drag to pan the camera. This can get you very close up to certain things, and in order to understand every single curve of your model that you are doing a texture on. On the bottom side, you can preview export, and you can also view the model from certain preset angles. For now, we're going to be focusing mainly on the right-hand side. First, you can select the model. There are many models provided by many developers. In addition, you can import your own model. In here, I'm going to actually import one of Space101's own models. When you import a model, make sure you use the _high YFT. If you use the normal YFT, you are not guaranteed with the same quality. Upon importing, you will see the vehicle inside. You can enable exterior only in order to just view the paint options, basically the part you are mainly working on when you're creating a livery. You can also disable it in order to see the entire object as itself. In addition, you can change the material. If you want to view this in a chrome texture, a plastic texture, or a glass texture. You can also manually change the metallicness and the roughness and specular intensity and clear coat of each of the material itself, basically. If you go down here, we can see textures. We can do two things. We can either import a texture, and it supports many different texture files, or you can click on Live View to live view a PSD, a Paint.net, or an XCF file. PSD is the file produced by Photoshop, PDN is the file produced by Paint.net, and XCF is the file produced by GIMP. We're going to check out the live view now. I click on the live view and I select one of any of the application's files. In this scenario, we're using the Photoshop PSD. You can see here it imported it successfully, and I can see the actual texture I have. Let's go over to Photoshop. In Photoshop, I actually have the livery on here. I can do whatever I want here. I can create shapes, colors, or I can just scribble a bit on here. And when I save and go back to the workshop, you should be able to see any change that I make automatically be reloaded and displayed on here. Let's try this with Paint.net. We do the same process. It imports, we go to paint.net, scribble or do any of the changes that we need, save, go back, and we should see it all updated. If we do the same thing with GIMP, we are expecting to see the same result. I've imported the GIMP model. And now if I scribble a bit on GIMP and save, it automatically reloads. You may have noticed that here we have 3 out of 3 textures. These are the 3 live textures that we've imported. The live XCF, the live PDN, and the live PSD. You can also import a PNG, a JPEG, or a DDS file in. You just click here, search for whatever texture you need, and it automatically imports in and views it. You can also export to YTD, and you can select on each name of each file that you want to be exported. You can also merge them into an existing YTD by selecting a YTD file that you have available on your computer. This is all for now. If you have any more questions about the Paint Booth, how to use it, and certain tools within it, you can either let us know with a comment or contact us on the Discord for the workshop. Thank you.